What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Now, before we get into today's video, I've got some very exciting news for you all. That's right, it's time for another giveaway. We're currently at around 370,000 subscribers, but when I get to 400,000, I will be giving away $400 worth of gift cards to you all as a thank you for your amazing support. In order to give as many of you a chance of winning as possible, I'll be giving away 20 sets of $20 Amazon vouchers for 20 of you guys watching right now. So you're probably wondering how to enter. Well, if you've taken part in one of my giveaways before, you will know how easy it is. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and comment down below. It's that simple. I will then randomly select 10 comments from this video when we reach 400,000 subscribers and give you a voucher each. Right now, over 55% of you watching haven't subscribed yet, so get subscribed and leave a comment to be in with a chance. It's that easy, and that will help us get to 400,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what about the other 10 vouchers? Well, I don't want to leave my wonderful Discord members and Twitter followers out, do I? So I'll also be giving away 5 vouchers on each of those platforms as well. To enter on Discord, all you have to do is join my server, link in the pinned comment, and be active on there. And to enter on Twitter, all you gotta do is follow me and retweet the tweet that is also in the pinned comment. It is that easy. Now, I will give you guys some reminders as we get closer to 400,000 subscribers, but it really is that simple. If you've been around on my channel for a while, you'll know that I've already given away hundreds of dollars, and I think it's about time I give away some more. So I wish you all good luck, and let's get on with the video. Entitled Mum wants me to pay for her upgrade and harasses me for being part German. I, a 29-year-old male, travel about once or twice a month from Germany to visit my father in Spain. He spends his well-earned retirement there. I'm self-employed and run 2 businesses, and since both have been doing very well over the last few months, I'm very glad to be able to afford to fly that often to see him. I always fly in business class with the known German air carrier group, given the fact that I can check in 2 pieces of luggage, since I like to bring a lot of stuff back from Spain. For example, cheese, sausages, foods, fruits from my father's tree there, etc. After my 3 to 5 day stay, of course. There is a certain route for flights to Spain from Germany, which is very convenient for me, since I'm saving a lot of money, up to 250 euros for a return ticket in business class. The downside with this offer is that I have to take an early flight, 6:30 AM, and there is a stopover in Zurich, Switzerland. So I have to be at the airport at 5 AM to drop off my luggage. So one morning in March last year, I got up early at around 4 AM and got myself ready for the cab I ordered. The cab arrived on point and dropped me off at around 4:50 AM at the airport. Since the check-in counter would open at around 5 AM, I got in line, which at this morning was completely empty. I was the first in line. Around a few minutes prior to the opening of the counters, I first saw a mother, later revealed as an entitled mum, with their kid, struggling with the luggage machines at the economy luggage drop-off. Minding my own business, I continued looking at my phone to check some emails. Suddenly, I got cut in line by the entitled mum with her kid. "Excuse me, mum, you have to wait until it's your turn." "Oh, don't you see that I have a child and therefore I don't have to wait?" "I'm pretty sure that having a child doesn't give you any rights to cut someone standing in line. Please wait until it's your turn." "Oh my god, leave me alone, you perv." Apparently, this dialogue didn't go without any attention from the airport staff, who then came over to find out what the issue could be, and so he asked me first. "Is there a problem, sir?" Well, she cuts me off, of course. "Why are you asking him first? I'm the victim here. He cut me in line." "Well, that's just not true. I've been patiently waiting here since 4:50 AM for the counter to open up. And then she suddenly came out of nowhere and cut me up in line." "Mom, could I see your ticket, please?" The airport staff was starting to smile after he saw the entitled mum's ticket as she gave it to him. "Mom, this is the wrong check-in counter for you. You are flying economy class and you have to use the luggage drop-off machines over there." "So, I'm a mother with a child. I have the right to stand here in line to drop off my luggage as well as he does." I handed the airport staff over my phone, showing him my ticket, which states business class FT. FT is frequent traveler. "This gentleman has every right to stand here in line. I am not going to ask you again to leave." "I won't leave. Leave me alone." Then the counter opened and the entitled mum ran faster than the speed of light to the worker at the desk, trying to check in their luggage. I just told the staff, "Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not in a rush. I'm sure she'll be sent away shortly by the counter staff." A second worker at another counter waved at me and I went to her. She was asking what all the ruckus was about and I told her what happened. She giggled and I was able to drop off my luggage without any problems. When I got asked if I wanted the boarding pass also printed out on paper, I gladly said said yes, since you know that Murphy's Law could occur at all times in life. For example, when your phone dies on your trip. By the way, for those of you that don't know, Murphy's Law states that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. As she was about to give me my boarding pass, the entitled mum came over to me and shouted, "You're paying for my upgrade." Excuse me? You heard me. I deserve to fly business class way more than you. Are you for real? I won't pay for your upgrades. I don't know you. And apart from that, you were really rude to me earlier on. You called me a perv and cut me up in line. Then give me your ticket. I won't do that, but have a nice day, lady. Yep, I'm sure you definitely meant that, OP. I grabbed my boarding passes and left, hoping I never saw that crazy lady again. Well, the entitled mum apparently had other plans in mind. She followed me to the security check-in, and then I got a call from my girlfriend. While on the phone, she kept cussing and swearing at me. "You are a terrible person. How could you be so rude to me and my child?" And by far the craziest thing she said was, "You surely stole that money to buy that ticket. No chance in heck a young criminal like you could afford something like that." And this is the part where I got slightly angry, but didn't lose my cool. "Mom, you don't know who I am or what I do for a living. You have absolutely no right to say these things to me just because you might be jealous of me." Oh boy, I wish I hadn't said that. The entitled mum got really mad and started kicking my hand luggage. After that, she tried to grab my boarding pass. After she grabbed it, she quickly tried to grab her kid and ran off to the security gates. Luckily, the airport staff / security who helped me before were watching the whole thing again, and he stopped her right in front of the gates. Now afterwards, the airport police were called and I was asked if I wanted to press charges against her. Seeing her little kid really embarrassed about the whole situation, I decided that I wouldn't do that. The entitled mum then began to start an absolutely meaningless discussion about how a criminal foreigner like me can fly like this, while she, as a single mother, has no support or anything. I do have a slightly darker skin tone since my mother was part Asian and my father was German. I grabbed my stuff, went through the gates and went to the toilet. Afterwards, I wanted to eat some breakfast at the lounge. On my way to the lounge, I once again encountered the entitled mum with her kid. It baffles me still today how someone mentally unstable like her got past a security check after acting like a spoiled teenager. Again, she saw me and this time she tried to follow me, thinking I wouldn't notice her. Well, joke's on her, I went straight to the lounge and got rid of her. When I entered the lounge, I then asked at the lounge counter if my boarding gate had been announced yet. During that time, I heard the entitled mum screaming and whining through the massive glass doors of the lounge, yelling louder than I'd ever heard her before. "That was my friend! He knows me and I'm sure he will confirm everything!" Well, I couldn't be bothered with that anymore, so I sat down in an empty armchair, plugged in my headphones and listened to some music while getting some breakfast. Suddenly, a lounge employee went through the lounge asking other guests if they knew anything about that lady outside. This was getting way out of hand, so I went to that lady and explained what happened at the check-in counter and the security gates. The entitled mum was eventually sent away by the airport police. After enjoying my stay, I went to the gate for boarding, and again, the universe seemed to have so much joy tormenting me. I saw the entitled mum at the same gate again. This time, I tried to avoid being seen by her, so I tried to walk around her and got in line for the priority boarding line. Then the announcement came for the boarding to start and I got quickly onto the plane, but bad luck struck again. The plane had been swapped from an Airbus A321 to an Airbus 320, meaning that every passenger had to enter the plane via one door at the front instead of two separate ones. This meant the entitled mum would see me when she got on the plane. I decided that it would be a good time to go to the bathroom, so I asked the flight attendant if it would be possible. She said no problem, so I went there, hoping that the entitled mum would have passed by me by the time I got out. Well, joke's on me. When I got out, nobody else had boarded the plane for some reason. I got back to my seat and hoped for the best. Suddenly, everyone, and I mean everyone, had their eyes forced wide open as they heard the entitled mum's loud and squeaky voice in the hallway of the plane. To make matters worse, I was sat in seat 1A, meaning that it would be so easy for her to spot me. And so she did, and there was trouble. Her kid saw me first, and then she did. I took a deep breath and thought to myself, this is going to be the longest 45 minutes to Switzerland that I've ever had. Immediately after she spotted me, she tried to screw me again, starting an unexpectedly civil conversation saying that I had sat in her seat. "Excuse me, sir, I believe you're sitting in my seat?" "No, I'm not. Look at my boarding pass." She then took it away from me and claimed to the flight attendant that I had tried to screw her over. What a total BS situation. The flight attendant then looked at the name of the boarding pass and asked the entitled mum if she realized that there is a male name on the boarding pass. Shortly after, I reached into my wallet and showed her my ID. Afterwards, she claimed that it would have been an error in the carrier system since she stated that she booked this seat row for her and her kid. She then just sat down next to me in the row with her child, saying she wasn't going to move because I didn't deserve to fly with better service since she has a child. Long story short, the flight attendant gave her a final warning that she had to stop right now with this nonsense or else her and her child would be kicked off the plane. Suddenly, she became really calm like a sheep and left me alone. Shortly after takeoff, when breakfast was served, the flight attendant from before came over to me and apologized for the disturbance. I said to her that she had no need to worry as it wasn't her fault, and I told her that crazy people always think they're right. In the end, I got to Spain on time and I was very happy that I could enjoy some time with my dad. If I'm honest with you guys, this genuinely sounds like it could be a plot to a horror film. This entitled mum is always there whenever you are. She's always watching, always listening, always entitled. Does it get much worse than that? Also, dude, it's really impressive that you managed to stay calm. I could not have done that. When someone this annoying keeps following you around, that's just an invasion of your privacy. You can't be having that. Especially so goddamn early in the morning as well. Remember, this is like 10 to 5 a.m. I would have been cranky as heck and would have had zero patience, so honestly, fair play to you. So overall, nothing was accomplished by this entitled mum. She literally just made her life and everyone else's life around her harder for no reason. Absolute madness the way some people act, I've got to be honest. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for this video. Remember to enter the giveaway. You can enter it 3 separate times on Twitter, Discord, and of course in the YouTube comments down below. Also, if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. We're getting so close to 400,000 subscribers, which is when the giveaway will take place. With that all being said, check out another video right away if you want to, and if not, I will see you guys all tomorrow for a brand new upload.